Live from a place that has quite the reputation, Ship It Stadium. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go. And now for the Twins, Lou Brock. The wind of the pitch. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Fought off foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Jada Stevens, the next to hit. Just missed.
Always fun watching deGrom go to work on the mound. He's so good, and as a two-time Cy Young Award winner, he's got the honors to back it up. Won those awards in 2018 and 2019, becoming the first National League pitcher to go back-to-back since Clayton Kershaw.
deGrom keeping him close.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Runner at first with no outs here. Wouldn't chase that time. And here it comes. And that's downstairs and outside. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. She's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Three-two on the way. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, now he's got two runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Angela White, the next Twin up to hit. That one drifts inside. And a pitch. She takes one right on the black, and it's 1-1. And he deals.
That's the ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering is down low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Mickey Mantle in the on-deck circle for the Twins. Next offering is in for a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a tough slider right there. She couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And Hitters will tell you that slider, when a pitcher's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Mickey Mantle in the box, lays off for ball one. Brock, the lead runner at second. Stevens over at first with one away. That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Right through there for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
2 on, 1 out.
2-2.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The 2-2. On the ground. A sliding stop and short. Kennedy tossed to second. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, Kelly Devine. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
Well, a rare arm on the mound. I mean, this is a pitcher that throws a knuckleball, but it's not her primary pitch. You know, it's really interesting just to watch her mix that pitch in, because you would think it'd be very difficult to have any control or command if it's not something you're using a whole lot. So for hitters, you're going to see them today most likely walk back to the dugouts at times, shaking their head because they don't know what that pitch was, because they don't see it a whole lot. Was it a changeup? Was it a knuckleball? What was that pitch?
Ken Griffey Sr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. At the belt and fires. And that one clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, she demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Out to short, Burkett. Throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if she pitches the way that she's capable of pitching. So, you know, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
Here's the second baseman, Ashley Blake. That one a little bit high, and that's ball one.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kicks and fires. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
She came out of her mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So 2 down now, and here is Jay Kennedy. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And she starts her afternoon off right with a double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one
So up next, Faith Snell. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Two outs. Late on that fastball. Divine, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to her when she's in a spot like this. And the 0-2. Up the middle, Stevens tosses to first, and that is the inning. One left for Tampa, scoreless after one. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Here's a big power threat. Yordan Alvarez. DeGrom in his 12th season, 37 years young, and a two-time Cy Young Award winner. Now a blooper back behind first.
That's a foul.
And it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Fergalicious.
I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
Sarah Foster, the next to hit, takes outside. One out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
She had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied her up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch she'll see in this at bat to hit.
2-1.
The 2-1. And that's too high. And that's ball four.
Out. Ball four.
Her ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of her career since day one.
Runner on at first with one gone. And next for
base runner with a one-way lead right there. All she's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Curveball drops in there. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
That just misses, and the count is 1-2.
It's a good take.
And the right-hander deals. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Foster at first, one gone. Hard ground ball, base now. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Everything came together for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Just missed.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
The Twins looking to strike first here at the top of the second. That's a slider for a strike. Hard liner. 2 away.
Batting up, the shortstop, Kendall Burkett.
So digging in, Kendall Burkett.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And a swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And it's strike 2. And look out, that one ran inside and it got her. He had 2 strikes on her and he hit her. So the lineup flips over. So up next for Minnesota, Lou Brock. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count is 0-2. Two outs. Good eye right there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That one missed. Jada Stevens next to bat for Minnesota. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
They obviously were in a pretty great spot to take the lead right there with the bases loaded, and I'll say that was a good, patient at bat to draw the walk, and you know what? Still counts as an RBI.
2 outs, bases full. And now for the Twins, Jada Stevens. First pitch misses.
1 out.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Twins 1, the Rays nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the DH, Rafael Palmeiro. Divine back to work. There's a strike. And that's outside.
1-1.
That one in triple digits.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
That one drilled left field, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And stepping in for the Rays, Reese Jones. That one's in there. That's strike one. Man at second. Then she grounds one to the right side. Over to first. That's one out the bottom of the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Yu Jung in the box now. Takes strike one. And a pitch. Outside low. 1-1. Rays down by a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering is in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got her swinging.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick her up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next player up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
And that one fouled off. Pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. She'll see another.
Just missed. If she's able to connect on that, look out.
Palmero on third with 2 out. And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And now the lefty. And another ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Kicks and deals. Strike 3. Got her swinging. She battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Twins, Angela White. She's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but she can absolutely move, and it is a factor in her game. First pitch, and he just misses.
But this player is definitely a plus runner, but what I love about her is that she goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's players like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And a good eye there.
That's the ball. 2-1.
And a strike on the outside edge. Got her swinging for the strikeout. Slider got her for strike 3.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Righty to the plate. And that one hit 97 on the gut.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Out number 2.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Gloves it on the dive. From her knees, the throw. Nicely done for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. She had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play, and that ends the inning.
And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Won Young Lee.
Won Young Lee.
As the lefty gets to work. Hard hit left side. To first. One up, one down.
The right fielder, number 30, Ken Griffey.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Ken Griffey Sr. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
She deals. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Left-hand batter waits. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Here comes a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The Twins up by a run here in the last half of the third. him swinging.
Up next to Tampa Bay, the second baseman, Ashley Blake.
Ashley Blake next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 1. She struck out swinging last time. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
No balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Not even close there. 3-2 now.
Wow, this hitter's really battling up there as if her run is the game-winning run. I love her tenacity.
This one in the air right field. Brock in pursuit. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the power speed combo. Sarah Foster. DeGrom back to work. And that one finds its way through.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. She pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get her into motion.
Mauer batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Foster gets her lead at first. Nobody out. And a big swing and a miss.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Left-hand hitter waits. And down on strikes. 1 down. Now it's the Twins DH, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throws, save. That's a stolen base.
When you're trying to swipe a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this catcher, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
And here it comes. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Ball to strike. This one popped up. Jones makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Kendall Burkett.
And next for Minnesota, Kendall Burkett. She was plunked in her first trip to the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this player is at the top of the list. And there's a foul ball.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this player is special, and you can see it in her first step quickness.
Righty delivers. The shortstop takes the ball.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this player does.
And now the count is full, and another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Lou Brock waits on deck. Right side, hard hit. She takes it herself to the bag, and that'll do it. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jay Kennedy. And a pitch. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. And the 1-0. Fastball for a strike. Just missed. And a foul ball. The pitch. On the ground to third. Foster. Zips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 7.
Faith Snell next to hit for the Rays. She's over 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch is downstairs. One down, base is empty. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
She's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. She just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
At the belt and fires. Stays alive. And another ball.
Count full.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Caught and missed, struck her out. She didn't make it easy for her on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Rafael Palmeiro. Doubled in his first AB. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. She paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Kicks and fires. Hit hard on the ground is short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now Lou Brock. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Fergie Jenkins warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Rabbit getting loose as well. Next offering is downstairs. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. And now it's even up. Got it by him for the K.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Jada Stevens, the next twin up to hit. First pitch swinging. Stevens, only 20 years old, and she won a Gold Glove in 2025. Bases empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, right field. Griffey settles under it. Snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Angela.
2 outs, base is empty. Angela White, the next twin up to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Absolutely belted. And out of here. She'll touch them all. It's 2-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, she made him pay.
Mickey Mantle, the next twin up to hit. He swings and fouls one off. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball there. Down and in, moved his feet. That one not close. Ball 2. Wouldn't chase that time. Yordan Alvarez up next. He goes down looking. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's 2-zip. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Reese Jones. The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. That one misses, and that is ball 1. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. And the pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
She was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but she smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard she hit it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So up next, Yu Chung. Struck out swinging his first time. Fly ball down the line. Brock on his way over. He's got it. And there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Marissa Shearer.
And now the catcher for the Rays, Marissa Shearer. Runner on the move. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Save. Singy, she definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if she doesn't love it, she's not going to swing that early in the count.
The pitch. Got her looking. Now 2 out.
Man, that thing just barely got the zone, so you almost can't blame her for laying off. I mean, with the way knuckleballs dart all over the place, realistically, that could have just as easily missed by 4 or 5 inches. It's such a tough pitch to not overcommit to, so sometimes you just hold up and hope it dances out of the zone.
And now, Won Young Lee. That one fouled off. The Rays trailing by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Slice the other way and foul. Runner at second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this hitter, her bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives her the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Check swing of the 0-2, appeal to first. She won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. She continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Twins 2, the Rays nothing. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Shannon Devine.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of her right here. Got to do her best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Jordan Alvarez.
The left fielder, number 44, Jordan Alvarez.
And the pitch.
That's
Ball
the ball.
1, no
That's
strikes.
inside.
Right through there for a strike. And another ball.
That's down.
Off the plate inside. And now 3 balls and a strike. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And now the lefty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. She deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for her on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So up next for Minnesota, Sarah Foster. Right side. Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. She just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
1 gone, runner at first. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Joe Mauer. Pitch out, but no action. Man at first, 1 away. Now snap throw to first. Foster back easily. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and she took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1-2 the count.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Next offering is down low. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runner at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. She throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Chisholm, the next to hit, takes ball one. Runner on second, 2 down. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's in there. Left-hand batter waits. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here comes a pitch. And that's a little bit high. And the count is filled up. Kendall Burkett in the on-deck circle for the Twins. Three-two now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Drifts towards it. Nabs it. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Twins 2, the Rays nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Satchel Paige. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Ken Griffey Sr.
The right fielder.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
That one finds the corner. 0-1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Next offering is in for a strike. Satchel kicks and delivers. Popped up. Moving under this one. And there's one down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ashley Blake.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ashley Blake. That one at triple digits. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Angel De Los Santos up and throwing. Taylor also getting ready. The Twins trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Just missed.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
The punch out there. That's out number 2. And now here is Jay Kennedy. 1 for 2.
Kennedy.
The shortstop takes the ball. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball.
Just missed.
Executed that pitch very nicely. Just missed with it.
Faith Snell hoping for a chance. She would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog. Plenty of power in that bat. And they'd love to give her a shot here.
And there's ball 4.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with her speed, this runner out there in the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
So a runner aboard. Faith Snell now at the plate. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
They turn things over to the southpaw, David Peterson.
Now pitching for Minnesota, number 23, David Peterson.
So 2 down, and stepping in for the Rays, Rafael Palmeiro. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Kennedy, the runner at third. Snell on at first with 2 down.
That's the ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or 2 to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit. Then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
And that's off
that's the ball.
The inside edge. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he deals. Fouled off. He was late. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. That's off the mark. And now it's 3-2.
That's a really good take.
Reese Jones getting on deck circle. Kicks and deals. Base hit right field. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 2-2.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
2 outs, runner on first. Now up for Tampa Bay, Reese Jones. In there at the knees. Oh, 1 now. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, drifts towards it, hauls it in to end the inning. They get 2 and draw even again. We're through 6 full. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Mahle.
Tyler Mahle.
And now for the Twins, Kendall Burkett. She's 0 for 1. The MO for her is contact. The hitter who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. She's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Y'all, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, she's a great 2-hole hitter or someone that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Now she turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not going to get her. She's in there.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff hitter comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Manny Machado.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
And a good eye there.
That's the ball. 1-0.
And the right-hander deals and fouled off. Runner at second. And Manny gets a piece. Right-handed reliever. Bounced up the middle. In plenty of time to first. Machado is out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
So now a pinch hitter, Jorge Posada.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at-bat in this game.
Not close with that one. Ball 1.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
That's in there. That's strike 1. And he grounds one to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. And here it comes. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. He powers that one out of here. And that's how they take the lead. It's 4-2.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
One down. Angela White, the next twin up to hit. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss there.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Gets it to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. It's now 4-2. Now into the ball game on defense, Marco Luciano. He'll play second. Also into the ball game, Jason Dominguez. He'll be patrolling center field. Also entering the game, Tyler O'Neill. He takes over in right.
Number 17, Tyler.
And stepping in for the Rays, Yu Chung.
The third baseman, Yu Chung.
Peterson back to work. Misses outside. 1-0.
1-0.
There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
The line to kick the pitch. That one misses. 2-1. Fouled off left side. That one ripped. And he makes the catch. 1 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Marissa Shearer, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
And that one hammered Dominguez. Raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track.
The left fielder, number 2, Wan Young.
So digging in, Wan Young Lee. In the air, left field. Alvarez heads towards it. That is the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jack Flaherty.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So now pinch hitter for Minnesota, Jen Sung.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
And a pitch. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. The wind of the pitch. Fought off foul. The wind and the pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
The third baseman,
Rocco Baldelli making a move for a pinch hitter. Teoscar Hernandez. 1 out. The base is empty for him. And that's outside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Brad Keller, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Dunning warming up as well. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss.
1-2 the count.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a ball and 2 strikes. And a foul ball, he stays alive. One, 2 now.
2-2.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And another ball. And a 3-2. Caught him looking for the K. Joe Mauer digs in now. 1 for 3. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And the righty deals. And a foul ball. Two outs. Backed off the plate that time. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The pitch. Just off the outside edge.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. to bat next. 2 down, nobody on. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Staying in the game on defense, Jen Sung. She'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. On the mound now for the Twins, Hunter Harvey.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now into the game, Vaughn Grissom. He's the new third baseman. Pinch hitter coming on, Riley Green.
They're running out of time in this game, trying to get something started here.
And the pitch. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. Harvey, in his 7th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Hard hit to third. Tosses to first. One gone to the bottom of the eighth.
The batter, number 99. Second baseman, Ashley Blake.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Ryan Ludwig. Looking to start something with one gone.
Ludwig.
Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Out to center. Makes a nice running catch. And there's two away. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Christopher Morel looking for a two-out spark with the bases empty. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. O'Neill going back on it. And that one is gone. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-3.
Love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it. And he was on that one. That's a big boost to the dugout.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jack Sawinski.
And he would be the tying run boost, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
No, that missed. That's
a little
the
bit
ball.
high. And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And the home team down a run. So remaining in the game defensively, Riley Green. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Also into the ball game, Christopher Morel. He's in at shortstop. Also entering the game, Jack Sawinski. He'll be patrolling center field. On the mound now, Dane Dunning.
Number 33, Dunning.
Also into the ball game, Oslevis Basabe. He'll play second. Well, one-run game. Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit.
Chisholm Jr.
And a pitch.
That's
Just
down. That's
missed.
the ball.
Slider for a strike. Line of the pitch. And that clips the inside corner. And down on strikes he goes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So up next, Kendall Burkett.
Kendall Burkett.
There's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Kicks and fires.
That's inside. Ball.
Ripped to third. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man at second here with 2 away. Marco Luciano, the next twin up to hit. And that's down and away. Into center and a base hit. O'Neill flies around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Runner at first with 2 away. And next for Minnesota, Angela White. Hard ground ball, base 9. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but she sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now here is Jason Dominguez. Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first, and the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Tampa Bay Rays baseball on the Show, Florida. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Rob Dibble.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
The pitch. Popped in the air, left field, and there's 1 down.
The first baseman, number 5.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Reese Jones.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
And it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. In there, that's a double.
She quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when players make that transition, and she's got speed to put on a show.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Now up for Tampa Bay, Yu Chung. Line, and that's a base hit. Jones rounds third, headed for the plate. She scores, and it's now 5-4.
Well, she gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch she could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
One down, runner at first. Marissa Shearer next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one out to right. O'Neill drifts towards it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Won Young Lee.
Last chance for the Rays. Won Young Lee next to hit for the Rays. Oh, this one's plastic. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. A gigantic blast. And the Rays get a walk-off win 6-5.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, she was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Twins, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll. Getting the nod in this one, Yuri Perez.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the shortstop, Lee Sung.
The shortstop, number 1.
And a pitch. That one clips the outside corner, and we're underway. Check swing. Did she go? Yes, she did. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. The 0-2. That's in the dirt. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
You can see she was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Right-hander kick steals. Got her swinging. And that's the first out.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
At the plate, Larry Doby. That misses, and that is ball 1. One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One out, base is empty. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Whips it to first. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
2 outs, base is empty.
And with that kind of power at the plate, they'll gladly take the single to the opposite field.
The first baseman.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Lee in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boot. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All she's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back here with my pal Singy on the hill and coming off a great start, Robin Roberts.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
So coming into the game now on defense, Nasim Nunez. And, man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. We go to the bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Andrew McCutcheon. The pitch. That's in there, and that's strike one. Roberts, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Strike two. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike three.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. Two strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Now into the ball game on defense, Nick Castellanos. He's the new third baseman.
Number 8. Nick.
And here is Jody Banks. Fastball for a strike. Here comes a pitch.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and she'll see another.
Yeah, with two strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
The 0-2. Goes down looking.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one. Punching out the first two hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
2 outs, base is empty. Now up for St. Louis, Diego Benitez. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Late with the swing there.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that is that. We played an inning, no score. And we're back. Top of the second. Stepping in the long ball threat, Lee. Perez back to work. Lee handling the duties at first. Only 20 years old. And she won a Gold Glove last season. Left-hand hitter waits. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers, they work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff. Tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
That's off the mark. And a count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though she's behind in the count.
And a 1-2. And another ball.
She's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at her and determine whether it's a ball or strike if she swings or not.
The pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Tell you what, those are the types of players pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that someone hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. One down, base is empty. Got him. And 2 away now.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Now, Elise McKenna. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, no strike.
And there's a ball. Number 23 up next for Washington. And here it comes. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Perez, keeping an eye on her.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
That hits the dirt. Ball 1. Kicks and deals. Line drive, base hit right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Abreu gets out of the way. That's ball 1. Righty to the plate. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Strike on the outside corner, and it's 1-2. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. And that's off the inside edge, and it's 2-2. Hard hit, base hit, headed for the plate. She scores, and they have the lead, 1-0.
Just so sound in her mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And next is the designated hitter, Jace Young. And that one fouled off. Two outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. Bottom of the second. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Kaylee Hernandez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And that one missing low. That's outside. 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what she's been doing. It's made a big impact for her in recent games.
The 2-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Here's a 2-2. Smash down the left field line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. Not in time. She's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And up next for St. Louis, Gary Sheffield. There's a strike. That's a little bit low.
1-1.
Tying run in scoring position. Bottom half of inning number 2. Struck him out swinging. Tosses to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And now the right fielder, Tony Oliva. First pitch just misses. Runner at second. And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. That one finds the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And another ball. Hernandez over at second, 1 down. Struck him out looking.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
And the batter now, Brittany O'Donnell. Right through there for a strike. Runner on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. It's the Nationals 1 and the Cardinals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now up for Washington, Lee Sung. And he deals. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Makes the grab, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 14, Larry Doby.
Here's the center fielder, Larry Doby. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Hammer, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Nick Castellanos in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And a swing and a miss there.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
And the right-hander deals. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
And now it's filled up. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And now the first baseman, Lee. 0 for 1. She struck out swinging last time. First pitch misses.
The last thing she wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
Two on, one out. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, she knows they don't want to give her anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. She's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Popped up, and the infield fly is called.
The left fielder, number 44, Adam Jones.
So first and second with two outs. Next to hit for the Nats, Adam Dunn. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A massive home run. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Elise McKenna digging in for the Nationals. And first offering is fouled off.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored her with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Foul ball still 0-2. Swung on, belted. That one's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Set for the bottom of the third. Now at the plate, Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno.
The right-hander back to work. And that skips in the dirt.
1 ball, no strike.
And there's a foul ball. The 1-1. And a foul ball. And another ball. The wind to kick the pitch. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Colson Montgomery in the box with one away as he takes ball one. The wind and the pitch. And that one wrapped foul. And a pitch. And now 2-1. The Redbirds down by 4 here in the last half of the third.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
And the righty deals. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Righty delivers. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
McCutcheon takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. There's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Montgomery over at first with 1 away. And now it's 1-2. And another ball. And a pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only 1 away.
All over that one right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now it's going to be Jody Banks. Clips the corner, 0-1. Kicks and fires.
I think she was sitting off speed right there because she just let the fastball go by.
0-2 now. Grounder might be 2. Off balance speed. There's 1. Throw to first, but she beat it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set her feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but she got it off, and she got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Diego Benitez. Flied to right his first time. And takes low for ball 1. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Two on, 2 outs. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So 2 on with 2 away. And next is the Cardinals' 4-hitter, Kaylee Hernandez. Doubled her first time up. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. First and second, 2 down. Comes up empty as she chases that one in the dirt.
More and more hitters are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on her approach.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. Fair ball. Banks coming home. She'll score, and it's now a 2-run game. And that's a double.
Picks herself up an RBI. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but she didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
So 2 down. Gary Sheffield next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 1 so far. That's through there for a strike. And fouled off.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
2 outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. On to inning number 4. It's the Nationals 4 and the Cardinals 2. On to the 4th, and now number 23.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Ripped to short. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And here's the catcher, Les Abreu. Singled and drove in a run her first time through. In there for strike 1.
If she doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch she just took is going to eat at her for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Kicks and deals. Outside low, ball 1. Here's the swing and a drive, left field, and she knew it. She flexes her power with that swing. And they add to the lead. It's 5-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
So now here's the DH, Jace Young. That's in there. It's 0-1. One down, base is empty. That misses. And now it's even 1-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Hannah Turner, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Painter also throwing. Up the middle, Benitez fires to first on the run. Got him.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now the shortstop, Lee Sung. Right through there for a strike. She swings and fouls one off. The pitch.
Forward.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. Just missing there. And the count is even 2-2. That to right. It falls in, and that's a knock. So she gets on base and keeps it going.
The center fielder, number 14, Larry Doby.
Larry Doby digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 2. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's ball 1. Over to first. Sung back in on a dive. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup, but the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 5-2. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Tony Oliva. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. That one's in there. 0-1. And ball one. That's ripped. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Next to hit, Brittany O'Donnell. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed. The Nationals leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And downstairs.
2-0.
Roberts picks to first. Oliva back in standing. That clips a corner. That one missed.
3-1.
And the pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
And now the Cardinals catcher, Gabriel Moreno. His first at bat was a strikeout. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Next is the designated hitter, Colson Montgomery. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And there's a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Runners at first and second with one gone. Just missed.
That's the ball. 1-1.
That's a hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Andrew McCutchen. Next up for the Cardinals. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
1 out, bases full. And that's outside, and it's a ball and a strike. At the belt and fires. That one well upstairs. And a count 2-1.
Brugge, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Righty to the plate. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Right-hander kicks, deals. Roll to short, could be 2. Sung over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Hannah Turner.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. The walk and a run scored his first time. She deals. Castellanos, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet. He's usually in the outfield, but today he's starting at third. Next one is off the play. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and watch your lips. You better be ready. They don't call it the hot corner for nothing.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss, and she struck him out. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Lee. She is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like she could thrive in one of those sports too. Ripped on a line, Sheffield makes the grab, 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. She did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Dunn in the box again, takes a strike.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
That's inside. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Smoked on the ground a second. Gathers and throws to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. Nationals go quietly. They're still out in front 5-2. So digging in, Jody Banks.
The second baseman, Jody Banks.
Roberts back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. There's a swing and a drive. Dovey going back. And that one is gone. A towering shot to center, and they're chipping away. It's 5-3.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run.
Next to hit, Diego Benitez. That just misses. 1-0.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
The pitch. Now 1-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Fastball for a strike. Here's a 1-2. A little bit low. Swings and misses, struck him out.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Kaylee Hernandez. That one ripped right center field. Doby going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The left fielder, number 11.
So up next, Gary Sheffield.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Now a screamer into the outfield. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throws to second. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Andrew Painter.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the right fielder, Elise McKenna. She's 0 for 1. Check swing, but she went too far. That's strike 1. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. She stays alive. Oh, 0-2 now. Fights it off. She'll see another. Wouldn't chase that time.
She's a fun player to watch taking at bat. She just battles up there. She doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put her away.
That hitter. And a leadoff hitter is aboard to start the inning.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
That one hammered center field. And a superb diving catch.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Les Abreu. She's already homered in this game. And that's outside. And that's ball one.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
McKenna leads off first with one away. There goes the runner. There's a ball. Throw to second, and she's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch her, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Two outs.
Ball three. 3-0.
And now 3-1. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. And that one in the air center field. McCutcheon settles under it. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Nationals 5 and the Cardinals 3. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Denver Buckeye.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for her to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
So digging in, Tony Oliva.
The right fielder, Tony Oliva.
The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That's way outside. Now 1-2.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Left-hand batter waits. He goes down looking. Now the third baseman, Brittany O'Donnell. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this player is at the top of the list. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of player that every year you expect her to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
That one way inside. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does she have good feet? Is she able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
One down, base is empty. Here's a high fly ball out to center. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
And up next for St. Louis, Gabriel Moreno. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
And a foul ball. The Nats up by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. That's pitches downstairs. Action in the pen down there. Paige Pollock, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Munoz getting cranked up as well. And another ball.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. And a nice inning of work there as she sets him down 1-2-3. Redbirds down quietly. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 66.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Jace Young digging in for the Nationals. As the lefty gets to work. That misses the zone. And that is ball 1. And he takes a strike. And now the lefty. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Sheffield calls it in, and there's 1 away. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals. Ketel Marte. 1 out, the base is empty for him. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. And a good eye there. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Ryan Nelson appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Rogers, the lefty, warming up as well. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. That one the other way. Jumps, but it's off her glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time. And they do get the out. So now a pinch hitter, Francisco Mejia, trying to get something going for him with 2 away. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. The lefty fires. Dribbled up the third baseline, and it goes just foul. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. And the Nationals gone in order, and it remains 5-3. Staying in the game on defense, Ketel Marte taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Drew Rasmussen gets handed the rock out of the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now into the game, Jessica Lasnewski. She'll be patrolling center field. So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Colson Montgomery. Here comes the pitch. That one's in there. Strike one.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
In the air out towards right center. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the center field.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Richie Ashburn looking to start something with one gone.
Ashburn. This game's defensively for the Nationals. Now playing center field. Number 4, Richie Ashburn.
In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. Here's your 1. Outside corner for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
This one in the air. Under it. Squeezes it. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Jody. Thanks.
Pinch hitter coming on. Jordan Walker looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
Walker.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
And he deals. And it's even up. The Cards down by a pair here at the bottom of the 7th. That's down and in. Righty delivers. On its way to the corner. On the run towards the line. Grabs it on the run. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So remaining in the game defensively, Richie Ashburn. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Trevor Rogers.
Number 28, Trevor Rogers.
Also entering the game, Larry Doby. He'll play second. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. A strikeout and a walk.
Nick Castellanos.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Rogers, 28 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. The wide to kick the pitch. Outside, and that's ball 2.
No strike.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. There's a strike, and the count is 3-1. Got a strike in there.
3-2.
And here it comes. On the ground, right side. Doby to first. And Castellanos is out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Starling Marte. One out, the base is empty for him. In there at the knees. Strike one. One down, base is empty. And now the count is even. The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering upstairs.
Really good two-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
And another ball. And a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't off route it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So now a pinch hitter, Lars Nootbaar. Runner on first with one down for him. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Kicks and deals. That missed by a lot. 1-2 to count. Grounded to third, could be 2. To second, that's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Nationals 5 and the Cardinals 3. Staying in the game on defense, Lars Nootbaar. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Paige Pollock.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So coming into the game now on defense, Sam Huff. He takes over as the new first baseman. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
They're running out of time in this game, trying to get something started here.
The pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1. Kicks and fires. Strike 2.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the pitcher's going to climb the ladder out there.
That one not close. Going to count 1-2. Just missed.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman, Haley.
So now a pinch hitter for the Cardinals, Andy Rodriguez. Looking to start something with one gone.
Rodriguez. This game's defensively for the Nationals. Now playing first base, number 5. Andy.
Fought off foul. The Nationals holding on to a 2-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. The wind and the pitch. And now 2-2. That one missing inside.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Pretty interesting pitch sequence in that at bat. Instead of attacking with the fastball early in the count to get ahead, it was all off speed until the very last pitch to put him away. And pretty impressive to have the fastball command right when you need it. She just kind of kept it in her pocket until she wanted to blow him away.
Pinch hitter coming on. Wyatt Langford trying to get something going for him with 2 away.
Langford.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Two outs. He swings and fouls one off. And the pitch. Got him swinging. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're still down 5-3. Andy Rodriguez. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first. Also into the ball game, Wyatt Langford. He'll be out in left field.
Number 82. Wyatt.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Ryan Nelson.
Number 19. Ryan.
Also entering the game, Kyren Paris. He's in at shortstop.
Number 26. Kyren.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals, Eddie Rosario.
Well, looking for a little insurance here to start the 9th, Boo.
And a pitch. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Here's the second baseman, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Ian Gibaut getting loose out there. Cabrera, a left-hander, also throwing. And there's the strike. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That was blasted to the moon. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Les Abreu. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out. Here at the top of the 9th. Down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Oh, that high-forcing fastball.
New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Genesis Cabrera.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing team did that to me.
Jace Young digging in for the Nationals. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Now he breaks his bat. Paris pulls it in on the run.
The bat, shortstop,
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Carson Williams.
This change for the Cardinals. Now from shortstop, number 80, Carson Williams.
That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. And a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. Two outs. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 2. Bounce to the right side. Throws to first in time. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-3. Eddie Rosario. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Also into the ball game, Carson Williams. He's in at shortstop. A new arm into the game, the righty, Javier Assad.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So now a pinch hitter for the Cardinals,
Number
Samuel Basallo.
Samuel.
Plenty of work to do on offense, so they're just looking for any kind of spark here.
The wind of the pitch. On the corner for a strike. And it's 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. There's a strike. 95 of that one. That misses. And the count 1-2. Bounce to the right. Toss to Huff. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now back, number 33.
Now up for St. Louis, Brittany O'Donnell. She's kind of an outlier, especially when hitters are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That's outside. Ball 1.
Her swing is so good, it's in the zone a long time. She gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Fastball for a strike. Siggy, one of the things that's interesting is that players really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If she's doing damage now, if she's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if she can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
The pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The Cardinals down by 4. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. And that one is in the dirt. The count now 2-2. And another ball.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And he walked her. It wasn't easy, but she earned that walk after a long at bat.
Second walk of the game for her, and she's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that she's sticking to, she's just not going outside of what she's looking for up there.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. And that one's a little bit low. Now 2-0. O'Donnell, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. This one lifted in the air, left field. Nootbaar moves under it and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So they're down to their final out. Colson Montgomery, the next to hit.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Katse into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Righty to the plate. And there's a ball. The Nats leading by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. Assad is just 1 strike away. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Yes, he did. It's ruled a swing and a strikeout, and this ball game is over.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 runners on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safe.
Mm-hmm.